at it again. So, pick it up where we left off was we're going to the Grand Washington Hotel. So, just going. I have something in my stash. What's that highlighting my stash? Okay. Don't think I. Oh, now I can equip it? Must have been some kind of glitch. Yeah, so I think I'll take that in place of my shotgun. There we go. Alright. Oh, here's one of our little collectibles.
Where'd you take him? Is he still alive?
What's that? All I hear is some bitch that keeps yapping.
This is the situation, hon. I can hear your teeth grinding from across the room. About an hour from now, you'll be pissing yourself while pleading with me for a fix.
Fuck off.
We can wait until then. Or you can answer my questions and I'll give you what you need before you start embarrassing yourself. Alright. Let me know if you change your mind.
Wait. Damn you. Wait. We gave in to the council. I'm pretty sure they'll kill him.
Fuck. Good dog. Here.
Yeah, like I say, I always keep an eye out for these little things off to the side somewhere, because might be some hidden goodies. Now, oh, got something going on up here. Not the best shot in the world, but I'll get them. Okay. Doesn't look like they dropped anything, unfortunately. Ooh, this looks like a little thing we can go check out. Oh yeah, another little parking garage. If we want to explore. But let's get to the main thing. Hey buddy. Yeah, see here's like that green stuff. I guess it doesn't really affect you too much.
You're right next to the Grand Washington Hotel.
Here's the entrance.
Okay, here we go. That should get their attention. Head to the service entrance on the east side of the building.
Basically, they blew out that information there. Let's get our turret set up. Oops. That's the effect of this rifle, by the way. Pull the trigger and it like double shoots. So it takes a minute to get used to. Sorry. Alright, looks like,
Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
looks like we got one little drop. Doesn't look like much, just a little white item. But it's a backpack. Okay. Well, the alarm's going off. They all know we're here now, boys. Okay. So here's our restocks.
Electronic device detected.
Okay. Let's see what we see. I know there's more than one guy in there. Can't be just one. Where are
intercepted.
We're under attack. It might be a diversion, so be ready.
I got him.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
Let's go check these real quick.
Saint's here.
Who now?
Hyena big shot. Real unpleasant. We need to kill this asshole.
Pads. Alright, let's gear up real quickest. Let's see. That wasn't any better. Knee pads are better. Alright. Check down here real quick. I don't really remember anything being down this way. Just a dead dude. I don't think there's anything in this area. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Looks like we got a little restock right here. So as you can see on the little mini map up there, they're like white little box with like ammo bullet symbol on them. So I'll let you know that's a restock. Okay. Not seeing anybody, but I know they're there.
Nobody gets through. Nobody.
Yep, there they are. Okay, so he's a yellow enemy, which means he's more like an elite, a little bit amped up kind of guy. So he's going to be a little bit more armored or some kind of better weapon. See, I think he went upstairs. So he's somebody we're going to be fighting later. So we're going to set up our turret here. You can't shoot from cover too, by the way. It's not always recommended, but if you're in a pinch. See how this is my mouse move. That's how sensitive it is, and the controller is just a little bit more. So that's mainly the reason why I do it. Dang, second. Let's move up.
You went all the way to the top floor. Take the stairs to the right of the elevators and work your way up.
I didn't hold on to it, so you can see the countdown on it is a little bit longer than if we just pick it up. Oh, and then these are special like ammos, so we get 30 shock rounds when we pick those types up. So there's like ones that
Portable
are
device
flames,
detected.
and some of them that are like this one's a shock one. There's a flame one. I think there's one that just has more like oomph behind them. They're a little bit stronger. I guess these are all up above us. So yeah, I don't know if it's easy to see or not, but on the mini map, the little symbols, they have like a a little yellow arrow that's pointing up, so that tells us it's above us. Obviously, if there was a arrow down, it'd be below us. Okay, so this was a health kit restock, but we're full, so that's why it's red. We can't pick it up. But as long as we don't leave the map, I think it'll still be there. So if we needed one in a pinch, we know where one is. Yeah, here, see, like, here's the mirror thing I was talking about. Like, you can't see yourself. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, accidentally hit my trigger. It's sensitive. Alright. So, I think we can go in here. Yep, there we go. Okay. So, down here. Get your turret set up. Saying that kind of shocks a little bit. Weapons. We're gonna go through here. And here we go. Here's another hyena box, but we don't have any keys. You might be asking yourself, well, where do you get your keys?
Why didn't you tell us?
Sometimes they're a reward item, but most of the time I find them
Don't say something you'll
if you
regret.
go into the
She doesn't
tunnels.
care about you either, Dad.
And it's
She
like
doesn't care about any of us.
sewer systems, things like that.
She'll be alright.
You'll find them in there.
I just...
So here's another little health kit if you need it.
Then come back to us.
I will.
So those little dotted lines
Charlie, I love her.
on my display here for my character, that's your armor.
Sir, ma'am.
And then
I'm
below
sorry,
that,
but
that
we
little
gotta
orange
go.
line, that's your health. So obviously it's going to deplete your armor, but if they have piercing rounds, it will go through and hit you. So I think there are piercing rounds too to help you penetrate armor. So we also get it as well.
Nobody's responding from the atrium.
The whoever attacked us might be headed this way.
Yeah, as I say, there's the elite guy. Watch out for that Grenade. So we'll go back and restock all our turrets out there. So. Alright, got the purple guy. Goodness. This gun, I mean, being an exotic, but it is so... Okay, so here we go. So it says hold to replenish our armor. Ding. Our armor's back. And if I want to go... Oh, come on. Pop your head up there. Okay. So we know we have an armor kit back here. So we can go ahead and pick that up. And then we'll restock real quick. Pick up our turret. Oh. Didn't I guess I let go too soon. Doesn't look like anybody dropped anything. I don't remember if there's something up in this little room up here, but we'll double check it. here's another little thing. Like, see, like these yellow cables? Sometimes there's a little puzzle thing. See, like, it goes down that way. Sometimes there's a puzzle thing. If you follow them and you do something, it'll, like, if you turn the power on or you shoot these little things out or whatever might be there. Yeah, see, that just kind of runs into that, so it was nothing. But every once in a while, you'll see, like, these little yellow boxes with a little flashing light on them, and it tells you, like, hey, shoot this thing out. And then it might open a door or something along those lines. So it's, you gotta watch out for those, because sometimes that's one of those things you gotta solve to move on to another area. Alright, somebody's up there with some hardware. So let's get her to this. That'll help us a little bit. Shot. Just barely. Come on now. Ain't that terrible of a shot. Come on.
That's what you get, you dumb sons of bitches.
You doing all right there, Kelso?
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. That blast did a lot of damage.
Alright, there we go. So, oh, buddy.
Electronic
I know
device
you're trapped
detected.
in there. Oh, sorry. Yeah, see, I don't think we can get into that area. So, I don't think I've ever noticed the dog before me. I just kept on moving past it. So yeah, you can see this is up above the lobby where we were at earlier. So we're still working our way up to the roof. So, I think it just closed. Oh. So this is another thing to look for, is like elevators that have kind of like that little gap kind of in between the doors. That could be like another little secret area you can go into. So you kind of keep an eye out for those. Now, part of the game, obviously, or part of the mission was that we can't go back down the elevator. Okay. So, here we go. We're gonna...
Spread out! Look for survivors! You fucking crazy!
Turret out here. Close. Yeah, you will have guys who kind of bum rush you. And so you gotta kind of watch out. Some of them will have like a riot shield, or they'll have an axe coming at you. So melee is kind of part of the game, but you don't always have to. So stick your head out. Oh, I thought I had him. Let's see him right there. Let's switch over here and sneak over this way. There we go. Gotcha. Gotcha. There's one left somewhere. He's on fire. Oh, he's on fire. Oh, there we go. Got him. Uh-oh. Got more trouble. that it? No. Let me go do a restock here because I know there's one back here. So it will remain, but if I move too far away from my turret, it will dismantle itself. So that's another little thing you need to pay attention to as well. And that's only because it's stationary. We got loot over there, but it's just a gray item. So it's a good idea to kind of like pay attention to that. But you could use it as, like, say you're trying to escape an area. It's good to leave that turret down to kind of act as a way for you to get away. I think there's something through this little room here. Yeah, there's a collectible.
This is what we want.
And
There's none
there
better
we go.
now that we lost Kieran.
I'm sure there are.
I know later on in the game, like if you come replay some of these missions, obviously any collectible you've gotten won't be there, but also a lot of these weapon cases won't be there. So it's like you may get less loot throughout it, but you may
I'm on
get
the roof, holding for backup.
more loot,
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
better loot
You
at
see
the end,
Saint?
I should say.
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
Purple guy. Yeah, you can see how he had a little bit more armor. So it's red, purple. Red, purple. Maybe just red, purple, and yellow. Might be the ratings of the enemies. Like red's your common guys, but you could have like heavier armored reds. Your purples obviously are the next grade up. And then I believe yellows are your big bads. Yeah. And I didn't have to put my turret down. Yeah. Nope, another little nothing item. Go and
So what's our situation? Give it to me straight. I don't want any of this mamby-pamby bullshit people have been feeding me about
yeah,
what's going
and you
on.
can shoot like the
Mr.
see how it's
President,
red on your
it's
reticle.
bad. Whoever
Like you can
planned
shoot
this
those
timed it
items,
perfectly.
so like gas
We've already
tanks
got
and
outbreaks in
fire
22
extinguishers,
cities
things like that
domestically
can
and 14
kind of like
internationally,
cause a
and the
distraction
reports
or
are
do
still coming
damage.
in.
Like
Do we
if you
have
hit the
any
gas tanks,
idea
they'll
who's
explode.
responsible,
Anybody
or
near
is
is
this
going
a
to catch on
natural
fire.
outbreak?
Negative on that, sir.
With the
DCD has just
like the
confirmed
fire
the
extinguishers,
pathogen
they'll
is a
kind of like
smallpox
disorient
variant.
them
There's no way that
a
got
little bit.
loose where it did when it did without some help.
So
So
who was it?
kind of like you can use the
Moscow?
environment around you to do
Beijing?
things.
They've got problems with their own,
Alright,
sir.
so
The
warning,
truth is we
no
don't
respawn.
know.
Once we go in here,
Just don't know.
we're here. So, because obviously we can't climb back out again. Do another little restock. Now we're going to have Kelso
you
with
made
us,
it.
so we're going to have a little partner.
Ready when you are.
We can go to the left or the right. They each have their own little setups, defenses, things of that nature. So you can see we got some guys over here. There's some gas tanks that we could shoot. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to hit you. So we can move up. Scan a little bit more. See if we see. Oh, there's a purple guy. Okay. There's no guy moving up there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get my turret set up. And then we're going to cause some chaos. Saint. That's our main objective. I'll show you how you can zoom in like that. Here I can switch sides. Oh, we did get him. Alright, nice. Alright, got a blue item too. Yeah, see, can't really get to it. Yeah, I didn't even do anything. I think it just ran out of time, so they do have, like, does have a timer on it. It also has a health on it. Ooh, so we got new collectible acquired, Saint. Okay. And get something here. I think that's all like the loot that we could get. Let's go ahead and get this going.
Eleanor?
Yep, there's the daughter.
Your mom sent us to bring you home. Are you hurt?
Who are you?
You guys can talk.
What's going on?
She's in
Oh,
shock.
so there we go. We got a blue
I'll bring her down when she's finished.
version of the mask.
Let's meet at the theater later.
So here's another little thing that'll happen. You'll start getting these brand sets. So over here we've got, if we equip it, we'll get 20% pistol damage. If we get another, and it doesn't have to be a mask, just any 3 items that have these Douglas and Harding on it, because obviously you can't wear 2 masks. So they do make other pieces of gear. So we've got 20% pistol damage if we wear 1. If we wear 2, we get 30% stability, and if we get all 3, we get the 50% accuracy. So we'll have all of that added to our stuff. Now, this also has a core attribute, which is weapon damage. And we're going to learn later about switching this stuff out. So over here on your left hand side where it's got your name, your level, you'll notice this little circle around your level. So it tells you you've got 3 different colors. You've got a red, a blue, and a yellow. So red is weapon damage, and it's mainly like red's for offensive, blue is for defensive, and then our yellow is more of our tech stuff. So down here at the very bottom on the left where it says skill tier, so what'll be happening is anytime we get a skill tier added, our skills gain things. So we'll find more of that out here later as well. So this also has 2 tech attributes on it, which is status effect and skill damage. So now our turret will do 1.2% skill damage. I don't really have anything that's putting status effects per se directly, but there are like the when you cause concussion or burning effect or whatever type of effect you put on an enemy, that this contributes 1.1% to that effect, whatever that might be. And then further down we've got a die slot. We also got an appearance slot, so that's our transmoggen. And we could also like dye our equipment if we want to make like some cool matching colors and things, so you can customize a little bit. Anyway, so sorry, we'll go ahead and we'll equip that, because then you'll notice like over here, if I highlight this mask, there's nothing around my level. So this also kind of like when you start applying these attributes, that color, the colors will change, or the size of the arc of the color will change depending on what you have. So right there we have 1 red core attribute, and then we have 2 yellow regular attributes. And so you'll see the different symbols there. Obviously will tell you where they fall. And then, so we've got that one. I don't think we picked up a better backpack. Nope. I don't think we picked up better knee pads. Nope. And we did pick up some weapons. What do we got here? And you can kind of put this as sort. So do we want to sort by, over here, do we want to sort by level? Do we want to sort by quality, damage, name, weapon type, magazine type, rounds per minute, new, recent, favorite, junk, value, and loadout. So default is just default, what it shows. A lot of times what I like to do is go by damage, so I can actually see, the improvement in the damage, obviously. So, right here over on our AKM, for instance, so our damage is 246. Our rounds per minute is 600, and we have a 30 slot mag. So basically we're doing a base damage of 246, and it also has a core attribute of the 1.1% assault rifle damage. So, and then it just shows our accuracy, stability, reload time, the damage drop off after a certain range, and then we also have mods. So I don't think I've collected any mods yet, but I'll kind of show you what that is you go in here and you're looking at your weapon now. You can, you have different little spots you can place things in. So we've got our long optic rail, our 7.62 magazine slot, and then our short underbarrel rail. So if I had something, I could select this and it would pull up a list of the mods that could be applied to that section. So we haven't found any yet, no big deal. So this one does more damage than the equipped item that I'm looking at right now is my number one. So it's going to do a comparison that, yeah, shotgun does more damage, but my rounds per minute and then my magazine is going to be smaller. So you can kind of like go through and calculate, like, okay, yeah, it might fire slower, but I'm doing way more damage. So it just depends on your playstyle of how you want to approach your tactics, but so eventually we'll find different weapons. There's like a light machine gun, and then I think they've got submachine guns, which is like, yeah. So the bullet, there's 3 bullets, but they're shorter bullets. And then what's the other one? I mean, obviously shotgun. Oh, like bolt action rifle, like your sniper rifles. It'll be just like 1 bullet. And then I think that's pretty much as far as those. And then you also have like your sidearm, which there are better versions as well. So we always keep an eye out for that. And usually the ones with flashlight I like to have when I'm in dark areas, because most of the weapons I do not believe you can put a like a flashlight on a rifle or anything like that, but I could be wrong. I just don't remember ever seeing one. Anyway, getting sidetracked here. Let's get this mission finished. Okay, so we got her. All right, we got to return to the atrium. But I think I'm gonna just double check, make sure we got everything from the area. Grenade.
Heads up. You've got hostiles flooding into the building from the street.
Get down there and take care of them.
Here's
I
some
got
special
Eleanor.
ammo we can pick up. Incendiary rounds. There we go. So we can catch things on fire. Alright. So make sure we stock. Now, the thing with these special bullets is you can see that I have 30 of them, and my magazine holds 15. So I'll be able to shoot, reload, and then shoot again. But you only get 30 of them, so you're not just refilling those particular rounds. Alright, let's go. I think this is the funnest part of this mission, if I remember right. We get to use the mini cannon gun up here. Yeah, here we go. So we get to use this thing. Now, we're trying. It takes time to spin up. And you don't want to just pull it. Because it'll overheat. Gauge right there that's going up and then went down was in the red. That's your. Alright, here we go.
Manny, is Odessa on the line?
I'll patch
Pretty
you in.
simple and easy.
Odessa? Kelso has some news for you.
We got Eleanor. Is she okay?
There we go.
She's okay. I'm bringing her home. Oh, God. Oh, thank God.
Look like they really like dropped it.
See you soon.
It's showing me
We've got some new
okay,
footage of
so
the
there we
hyenas.
go. We got a field
Might help you make more
proficiency
sense
cache
of
because
them.
we leveled up. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and watch the video.
Step back.
So here's these little videos you'll get.
What's your fucking problem?
Just leave, man. We don't want any trouble.
Wanna see what I can do?
Guys, maybe we should just leave.
Yeah, these hyenas are pretty violent.
Fucking way. Look at this.
Fucking alert!
This is gonna do good.
Yeah, so pretty rough stuff. Now we don't have to do this. We could have just fast traveled to the settlement, but I just wanted to kind of like walk out here. Because then, once we get here, just leave the mission area. So we can go on. We can walk out. Not a big deal. Got some stuff going down over here.
Find a new spot. We showed those bastards.
Yeah, you guys did pretty good. Proud of you. Glad to call you my friend. Just keep hanging in there, fellers.
Don't walk the streets unarmed. Take care out there.
Yeah, so,
And look out for each other.
like I said, we could have fast traveled, but we'll just walk because it's not too far away. So, yeah, like, see these people like, oh, returning with food. But sometimes you'll see some people out in the world and they're like, hey, do you have a wrench or something? And if you happen to have it, you get a little bit of XP and stuff like that. Alright. Back at the settlement. I always like taking these rather than walking up the stairs. So now we're gonna go talk to her. We saved her daughter.
Is is worse than ever, Odessa. We're barely holding things together.
What am I supposed to do?
Help us!
I am helping. I am helping. Just not the way you want me to.
We need you out there again. Your leg wouldn't stop you.
It's not about that.
I know it isn't. But if we fail...
All right.
Taylor.
All right. We could probably spare some people.
I'll be outside.
Okay.
She said you did your part. I won't forget it.
Yep. Got your daughter back. Keep it real. Okay. So there we go. So now, it's giving us our new missions that we can go do. And with the little triangles, that'll give us skill points. Or, is it skill point? Yeah, skill points. So we'll be able to unlock skills. There we go. My new skill unlocks. I just said that. Okay, so now I'll show you. We also have these things called control points. So if we go to these control points, we can take them over. And like this one, for instance, says, gives you a situation report, drops some materials. So we'll get some crafting materials and some XP, and then these will also be fast travel points. And this one, same thing. So then you also got these little spots. So if it's green, as you can see, it says that the theater kind of owns that area. These are different little areas that'll point things out for you, which that's where we were just at. So we know there's 2 boxes in there. There's another components place, and then over here, this is controlled by the bad guys. So we got food and all that. So they're not like fast travel points or anything, but they are little control point resources, if you will. So it'll help the place that's the main thing. And then we also have the stronghold, but as you can see, it's level 26, so we're not even near that yet. We would just get our booties kicked. So then it's telling us our next main mission to go to is the Jefferson Trade Center. Another cool thing about this is like, okay, that's the White House. Now here's the Capitol building, and then like down through here is the the reflecting pool, or this might be the reflecting pool right here, I think. And this just like a big park. It's like I forgot what they call it, but it's that park that's in Washington D.C. So they did a pretty good job of like the detail of the city is pretty accurate for the time that it was made. So anyway, we also have, so there's the descent entrance. Looks like we have something to go back here to. So I didn't mean to mark it fast travel. That's what I meant to do. So we're going to go over here and see what we got here.
Agent, we've
So,
just received a distress call from New York.
Outside here,
There's been an attack on the division, and they've requested immediate support. Meet me on the White House South Lawn. There's a helicopter prepped for us.
And then
We need to leave now.
the theater, we can build it up 4 times, or 4 upgrades, or whatever you'd like to call it. So we can go to our quartermaster guy here.
Howdy.
Now we only have 1 shade tech, so we can't really do much with it. And then we haven't unlocked perks. So right now this is our quartermaster guy, but we'll also have all these other people that we can recruit. And the most important one is this one. Because that's the one that allows us to craft things and upgrade our weapons and stuff like that. No, okay, I shouldn't say so much the crafter. this is the crafter person, and we get blueprints from her, things like that. This person's is the upgrading person. So once we start getting them, then we'll do pretty good.
Everything is priced to move.
Okay, so we'll just kind of give a little tour here. So right around here, it's like stuff will start coming into these places. Like it won't look so messy. We can also go down here into the press room, I believe.
Portable electronic device detected.
So we got something here.
Are you sure you want to do this? The optics are going to be terrible. With all due respect, Mr. Mendez, screw the optics. Manhattan's in a crisis state, and this is the one club I've got left in my bag. Hell if I'm not going to take a swing. Agreed. Hopefully, this will only be needed for a short time, and we can deal with the fallout once the crisis is past. And if it's not over quickly,
like
what do we do then?
TV where
Then
there's
you better learn some useful skills.
cameras
Because
and
if this
that
thing
kind of
drags
stuff.
on, the damn optics will be the
This is
least
like
of
the
our
press
worries.
room where they go and talk. So yeah, it's kind of interesting how they got things set up. I think the Oval Office is upstairs, if I remember right. And then over here, this will turn into some stuff here. And then down here will be if you're in a guild. This is where they will kind of like show your guilds. And then here's another cool thing is like this Operation Dark Hours. This is like actual in-game people who did this, so they take and you can post your picture up for that. And then they've got Operation Iron Horse. So it's kind of cool that you can do this kind of stuff in-game. And show that you're the top thing. Now I already have kind of a guild, so the Trucers. So this is where like you would have a leaderboard of apparently I've got some new people in my guild I didn't even know. I left it open for people to play.
Postmortem shows that he died of his own disease. End message.
So let me go see here my clan. 11, yeah, some people joined. Dang. I didn't even realize that I had some new people. Oh, we got a new border thing. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you all with this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, if you are able to... Oh, what? What? We got some stuff? Oh, thanks, fellers. Awesome. Well, dang. That's what I get for not playing.
Nice to see you.
Okay, so here you can get, like, stuff you can only get in the... Like, I've never... Bandana with a headset. Never seen that. Never seen that. So this is some new stuff they've put into the game. You can also kind of get some a little bit better upgrades. If I want to... well, that's my stash.
Thanks for doing business.
So you kind of all your characters share a stash. So that's kind of nice. Let's see, I think we went... Yeah, so this takes you to like the hub where you can run into other players. You guys can go do stuff together. There's like this mission person right here. Yeah, required level 5, so we're not even ready for that yet. And then over here is like the season stuff, but I don't think we've unlocked the season stuff yet either. So can't get into that. And then this over here is where you go to the Warlords of New York. If you want to go do that, you'll hop on that helicopter there. So that's what we've got for that. So it's kind of a thing. Let's see. Oh, I know what we can do real quick. We're going to
Come over here, Aiden.
go
Take
up.
a look at what I've got for you.
and you'll get these things called projects. And it should be right
Electronic
here.
device detected.
Should be there. Oh, here we go. Here's a device.
Have you heard?
Heard what?
About Waller.
No. What's the latest? Has he decided Russia's responsible after all?
No. He's dead.
Tell me you're lying.
I swear. I'm not.
Okay, so we may not have access to the projects yet.
They couldn't revive him.
But there is a...
That means that Mendez is in charge.
Here.
Is that all you can say at a time like this?
It's all I can
So
afford
over
to
here,
say.
projects. You'll have like a list of projects that you can do for settlements, or sometimes like the main base of operations as well. And it might be like donate so much material resources. It might be like donate 3 backpacks. So it doesn't matter what 3 backpacks you donate, but just remember, if you give them a good one, it's not going to make a difference the rarity of the item that you give. So usually you just save your grays for that, because you can't really get good money from the grays anyway. So yeah, all this will start changing. You'll start getting bounties. So all this stuff will unlock as we go. I say, unfortunately, we're just not high enough level yet. So what we're going to do is go back over here to the settlement. And we'll just log out right here. And then we'll start our next adventure. Probably be going down to the, was that the Jefferson? Forgot what they called it. Pardon me. Jefferson Trade Center.
The priorities are to locate Espinoza and get that shade node reactivated. Isaac will guide you where you need to go. Espinoza reported a substantial hyena presence.
Yeah, so
we don't know exactly what they're doing here, but assume they're gonna be in your way.
So, yeah. That'll be our next objective. Reactivate the Isaac node beneath the center and rescue the missing division agent. So that's what we'll be doing next time. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and catch you in the next one.